I will start with the general outline for the building. In this case, I am building a 3x7 floor in a diagonal. Using dark oak and blackstone, I am outlining the floor and building the foundation. The walls are a combination of black blocks, like wool, coal and concrete. This wall is part of the second story of the building, so I am making it 17 blocks tall. The holes in the wall will be windows or doors later on. On top of the front door, there's a rosetta I built using red-baked terracotta to emphasize the dark vibes. This block is beautiful, but a little bit tricky to place the right way. The second story of the building has a small balcony. Both the stairs and the balcony are made out of dark oak. Now that the main structure is built, we can start detailing. In this case, I am adding some frames for the windows using charcoal colored blocks, mixing in some deep slate and black rock. To finish up the windows, I am using some blue glass with grey highlights. I think this combination really matches the light at night. Framing the dark oak front door, there's a small strippy porch made out of nether brick, complementing the colors from the rosetta. For the roof, I am just using a mixture of logs and planks, keeping the dark oak theme, placing them in a way that suggests that certain zones are more weathered than others. To finish off the rooftop, I am adding some walls, fences and iron bars to give it a more Victorian-like look to add to the dark vibe. Since this is a candle shop, I thought it would be fun to build a tower that is also a hollow giant candle. Using a palette of whitish blocks like mushroom, diorite, sand and sandstone, I am building a tall cylinder, putting special attention to the texture on the top to simulate some wax dripping effect. I am adding some windows to accentuate the fact that the candle is also a tower. Finally, I am adding some wax build-up on top of the tower, as well as a giant wick made out of coal blocks and soulstone to produce the blue fire. Now into one of my favorite parts, decorating the interior. We can really pack the detail. Since this is a candle workshop but also a store, I am adding a counter and a chair to serve the customers, as well as some display furniture. The texture of bamboo blocks resemble piled or stored candles, so I am taking advantage of that here to build some candle storage shelves. In this workshop, all candles are crafted artisanally, dipping the wick in wax and letting it hang to harden. I am using chains to simulate the material used for the candle wicks and adding some candles hanging that are almost ready to sell. In Minecraft, we already have a very nice candle block, but I want to sell different sizes. To simulate that, I am using bamboo fences and sandstone walls. If you add a black candle on top, it looks like a fat candle with a fat wick. You can also use other sandstone blocks, like stairs, to simulate wax dripping. To complete the decoration in the ground floor, I am adding some extra storage and lighting up some candles to illuminate the room. In the second floor, we can find more candle storage and a ladder going up to the balcony. Now, for the interior of the candle tower, there's also two stories. The upper story is a simple beeswax storeroom, very important for the candle making business and ethically sourced, of course. With some campfires and signs, you can put together a very convincing palette for your goodies. The lower story, on the other hand, is the actual workstation. We can find here a candle making table, some hanging wicks and candles, and as a very important detail, I am using a honey block to represent the melted wax needed to craft the candles. I think it really does the trick. Finally, I am decorating the exterior. I will be adding candles big and small all over the place, as well as other details to make the building more lived in. I want candles of all sizes represented, so I will be using also some other sandstone blocks to build even bigger candles.